about skills, like it's a very tiny, like it's a box, right? And they often think about technical skills, but we've got to broaden that. And I think where the really interesting use cases are happening is where they've broadened this concept to, you know, really start thinking about those human capabilities, those essential human capabilities, right?
What do you think industry needs are that universities could respond to? Do you have some clear thinking about what skills visibility means in an industry context versus a university context, and where they might harmonize or might be in common?
I don't want to talk for them because I'm not the knower of all things of all industries, but it strikes me that they've got to first of all start by talking the same language, right?
Yeah.
And they have
Okay.
not been talking the same language for a long time.
Mm.
Higher education tends to talk in the language of learning outcomes and you know, be that unit level outcomes, course level outcomes, program level outcomes,
Mm.
but they're not specifically the language of skills. So
Mm.
first of all, establish what common language you're talking.
What do you think the relationship is between the micro-credential movement, which does have a little bit of momentum, and the need to define skills? Are they a bridge to a
Yeah, they're
skills?
definitely a
Yeah,
bridge.
yeah.
Absolutely a bridge. And I think what happened again when the micro credentials framework dropped was it got adopted by higher education. And, you know, I'm deeply appreciative of all of my colleagues in higher education, but the fact that they grabbed it
Mm.
meant that the wider applicability of micro credentials was kind of missed.
Skilled migration and the recognition of prior learning was critical. Um, what do you think about that in terms of value proposition for particularly the higher ed sector, where we could improve the recognition of what people have done elsewhere or before? Um, it's,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
We even if you take it from a productivity lens, which is not my preferred lens, but it seems to be the lens of the day at the moment. From a productivity lens, we've got a volume and velocity issue around getting the skills in market as quickly as we possibly can.
mm,
And you're not going to get that through traditional learning and training
mm,
means alone,
mm,
right? So there are latent populations, I think, that have been underutilized and under-recognized, certainly in Australia, definitely globally, that we've just got to get better at that skill recognition piece.
Micro-credentialing is a way forward, isn't it? Because it creates other pathways. But I heard about people saying they're experimenting with micro-credential. We've created one micro-credential. What do you think about that?
I say bravo, well done for creating one.
Yeah.
Um, what does that mean to the learner? Where can they take it? How can they share it? Does it lead to other opportunities? Does it unlock other opportunities?
Mm,
Is it meaningful in an industry context? Have you exposed all of that
mm.
in the way that you are recognizing that micro credential as well?